Hey guys, Trevor here. Gonna scout some public land in Iowa. I had classes get canceled today in the afternoon, so I've been looking at this piece of property for, the whole beginning of the week on maps and found this place and it looks really cool, and I've just been wanting to get out here and scout it, so figured if classes get canceled I might as well get out here and take a look at it. I made a goal. You guys notice that I'm usually not in videos. And I made a new goal to get more content up myself. So yeah, I've always, filmed this stuff, but I just never liked what I was getting on video. So hopefully this new public land approach that we're doing, you guys like it. I'm excited about this place because just pulling up to the parking lot here, it looks really good. It's like 600 acres, public ground. We got this creek here, so when it's higher I'm going to need to get hip waders to cross it, or there's a different access point to use that. So as we're looking at so far, I'm excited. Hopefully we can find some good spots that are worth hunting this year. Okay, so as you can tell, we're down in this little hole, which I wanted to find. It's like a marshy area. There's a little creek, little stream running through it. It's a perfect spot. It's in between two big bluffs, so during the rut deer will use this, and I'm thinking that the bucks are traveling this and they're going off up checking for does. So my plan is to just keep walking this up further back. In the back of this property there is another access point, so just get a feel for the land. I'm gonna have to come back out again in a few weeks. I'm gonna turkey hunt this. So this bottom, for turkeys, this bottom's gonna be good for nesting. There's water, there's cover, there's a lot of roost locations that can just fly down off of these bluffs. But there's gonna be a lot of different locations for the toms to strut around this little nesting area in the center. So this place has got it all. I just gotta hunt it. So another scrape down here in this marsh, licking branch. This one's got a bigger size track. It's got a 3.5 finger space track. I don't know if you can see it in here. As you can tell, this is that corridor. It runs back, and it goes back probably 200 more yards, I think. But there's a field up here on the top of this, and it drops down into more stuff, I think, that is like this. I'm just following this logging road up. I check my maps, and there's a field, and here's my point of timber that runs up. There's another field that wraps around that way. So I'm just heading this up because there was that crossing down there that I found, and it goes up to this logging road, and part of me wanted to just go up to the top and see what was going, but my thought is there's deer, there's more rubs I found on the side here, but they're going up this point hopefully, and they might actually cross there to get some more timber. So they're trying to keep, deer try to keep a big buck, obviously. They want to keep a low profile, so I didn't find any beds. Didn't really get to walk as much down there as I wanted to. I think part of it has to do with I didn't get out here until 1:30. I almost need a whole day to come out here with 2 guys, so yeah, definitely need a whole day at least. So I think I might have found an area where a buck's bedding. There's a glove there, but there's some rubs up on some trees right up there. Followed these tracks, and then right here there's a really nice little trail going into some really thick stuff, like really thick. And in there I can see some rubs. I can see another one right there on that tree. So I'm gonna go in there and just take a peek and see what's in there. I can't tell which the way it goes, it's really thick. I can't even barely walk in here, so I guess I'm gonna pop out. I'm guaranteeing there's a bed in here somewhere. Okay, to give you a feel of the area right here, it's a very steep drop off right off the point. I just found those 2 little beds here, and I came up on another bed, so I'm thinking this is a right there. It's hard to see, but I'm thinking it's just probably just a group of does or something. But this just shows that the deer, there's rubs everywhere in here. There's deer that are bedding on this transition line, the very top off the edge, where they can look down and they can smell. They can look down this hill and they can smell behind them, so they feel safe. So I'm running on low battery and it's getting dark, so I'm just gonna work my way back to the car. And this property looks really good, so yeah, just gonna head back to the truck now. Okay, so it's the next day, and I'm headed back. I was headed back home, and I wanted to stop at the property again to look at the south side entrance. And there's a lot of pressure because I saw people parked here yesterday, and I saw people today. So this is what I thought, because the other side's it's a lot harder to access with that creek and the hill, and this one's really easy, so more people are going to be on this side. Okay, so I took this trail yesterday, and a buck went through. We can see a better size. He's probably 3.5. That'll be 4 next fall, which is good. I didn't disrupt much being here yesterday. It's been really quiet, so it's standing corn right now. They're gonna be eating on that. I'm not gonna have enough time to go down there and look to find those beds where I thought there'd be beds, but that'll be another trip in a couple weeks. We're just gonna work our way back. So that's gonna wrap up our excursion for the day. I got a pretty good feel for the land. Like I said, I haven't hit enough of it to know. I got a better feel for what the land looks like. It's really rolly. There's a lot of good draws, and next scouting trip will be on the far piece and looking at more center if we can. So hopefully when we get in there, we're gonna find more beds. Okay, so that's gonna do it for today. Like I said, it was a short one. I was already headed home, and I wanted to see this south access point, and I learned it's a lot easier to get to. So depending on where I'm hunting, it might be faster to take this route, but there's gonna be more pressure because like I said yesterday, I already have seen people park here twice, and I saw some guys going in. So the best thing we're doing is getting our boots on the dirt, and we're learning early in order to put a game plan together for this fall. So we're gonna be back out here in a little bit, turkey hunt it, and just keep scouting. So stay tuned. If you like this video, subscribe to Brunk Outdoors to see more content, and thanks for watching, guys.